fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is Hasanabi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California. Oh, not sunny, actually. Coming to you live from cloudy California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. It's Saturday. It's April 20. It's 420, folks. Blaze it. 420, blaze it. I'm live, I'm alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one, including all the boys, girls, and MBs. Calling that number right now. I think it's a restaurant. Go off if you would like. I don't know. Live for 30 seconds of no gaming. That's right. Speaking of gaming, yesterday we had a wonderful gaming session. Everybody was complaining that I hadn't gamed earlier, and I apologize for not gaming earlier. But yeah, today's going to be different. We're going to be doing OK Buddy memes today. We're going to be doing ban appeals today. This is Saturday. Saturday fun day. However, there's obviously going to be a little bit of news as well. Don't misunderstand that. And there will be some analysis as well. Don't misunderstand that. Okay. However, I'm calling the Ayatollah to start World War III so we don't have to boot up Reddit. Watch your talk with Mark Lamont Hill and you use the wrong mic. Yeah, I used the wrong mic in the beginning and then I used the right mic. So you're actually wrong. You just only watched the beginning of it. I didn't know you had done season 2, episode 5 already, so I had to catch up to continue season 3. Don't worry. I thought you had read Jesus and thighs all night. No, it's just breasts and thighs all night. Anyway, folks, should watch some Rogan with Peach for old time's sake? Probably not. Folks. This is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news about what's going on in the world of Hasan, Hasanabi Piker, and let me tell you, a lot has happened. The whole family's here, so it's a little bit annoying. Let me tell you why. For those of you who are close watchers of my Instagram stories, you probably saw my dad when he came back from Turkey. He of course brought this thing called a çatal. And for those of you who don't know, a çatal is a type of food. Hold on. I don't know how to do the Turkish pastry. Okay, there you go. I found it. This is what a çatal is. Çatal çörek, Turkish pastry with sesame seeds, and I'm obsessed with it. Okay. The ones with the black seeds are objectively better. And I love it. It's one of my favorite things of all time. It's one of my brother's favorite things of all time. Yo, we smoking weed? No, brother. I'm straight edge. I'm cold turkey, brother. Well, you blaze enough. You blaze enough for the both of us. Tarkov when? Tarkov. I think I will be playing Rust soon, though. That's he off the Zin out here. Yeah, dude. Brother, I never do a sober stream. I'm just fucking on this shit, dude. On that fucking 6 milli, boys. I'm a Zinfidel. But yeah, as I was saying, so I'm obsessed with this fucking thing, and it's just like, it's terrible. It's just fat and carbs, right? I mean, but it tastes so goddamn good. And my dad brings them in a goddamn shoebox. He brings an entire shoebox full of this stuff every time he comes back, and he got some cookies this time too. He got some like almond cookies. And no Gray Zone Warfare. What is that? I saw some people playing it. Is that good? Is that a good game? We can maybe touch it. How's the AC? The AC's broken. HVAC guys are going to be infiltrating this house on Monday, so very excited to hang out with some with some HVAC business owners, you know. But anyway, yesterday's supposed to be my big deficit day, and it didn't. It didn't turn out to be a big deficit day. You want to know why? Because I ate fucking like 4 of these because they're so easy to eat. They're like pizza. Pizza is just carbs and fat. So it's super easy to just take down an entire pizza, maybe even more than just, maybe a couple pizzas. Now, the problem is these things I'm eating like 3-4 of these at a time. And I gained 2 pounds already since my dad got here. I was at 240. I was so close to greatness. I was so close to hitting 239, finally going across the barrier, crossing the Rubicon. Problem is, I didn't get to cross the Rubicon. I went in the opposite direction. So that's the issue. We got to work on it. We got to work on how to deal with these delicacies. How do you lose weight and gain muscle at the same time? Do you just have some days where you cut and don't lift? How do you lose weight and gain muscle? You just lose fat while building muscle. It's hard. It's really hard. It's the hardest thing you could do, but it can be done. Anyway, regardless, so I did that. I ate that. I feel bad. I gained 2 pounds already in 2 days, whatever. But yeah, last night I was watching The Warrior with my pop. So one of those shows that's great to watch with your dad. And one of the things I gotta say, I'm on season 2. I'm about to finish season 2, and it's like, bro, why is the racist so cool? For those of you who haven't watched The Warrior, I'm not going to spoil it for you. This is just like basic plot points that you could find from the trailer. But like, there's a couple different factions. You're an onion, okay? A Chinese dude who came with a mission. But a Chinese dude that came with a bunch of other Chinese immigrants to San Francisco, okay? And you join a Tong, one of the more militant gangster factions in Chinatown, in San Francisco's Chinatown, that like runs the show there. And the show is all about like these different Tongs fighting one another, like these different gangs internally fighting one another in Chinatown, but then also everybody fucking trying to kill Chinese people because they're so racist. And one of the major characters in the show is this like super sick dude. He's the Irish labor leader, and he is so like, he's constantly trying to kill Chinese. Like, he is Indian Hasan raid. Hey, what's up, Arun? Hope you had a good stream, brother. Thank you for the raid. So the problem is it's Bruce Lee's writing, and it's like kind of corny, kind of cheesy, but like kind of fun. It's an easy watch. Okay. It's an easy watch. Here's The Warrior. It's an HBO show originally. I think they canceled it. They shelved it, but I think Netflix might actually bring it back because they bought it. Okay. They bought it, and they might end up bringing it back if it's popular. Thing is, Joe Taslim is the GOAT. I love him. The main character is fine, even though I do like him because his name is Assam. So it always feels like they're saying Hasan. Young Jun is great. I hate the white lady. I hate Joanna Vanderham. I'm sorry. She gotta go. Since day one, I just don't know what it is. I hate her. But that's not who I'm talking about. So a lot of the white dudes in the show are just straight up xenophobic, very racist, right? I mean, he's the GOAT. Wang Chao is the GOAT, like straight up, coolest character, love him, he's the best. But anyway, the problem with the show is this guy, Dan Leary, played by Dean S. Jagger. He is like the clan leader, basically. He's not like the clan leader, really. He is the labor leader who is like militantly anti-Chinese. He's like militantly anti-Asian in general. because it's like the classic, oh, they took her gerbs type shit. The problem is, even though his face is doing a little Charlie Kirk right here, he actually looks so sick in the show, and he is so hot in the show. And honestly, I found myself real conflicted based on a real person, by the way, actual labor leader who was racist during Chinese diaspora in California. I forgot the dude's real name. Okay, but it's an issue, bro. It's an issue. You can't be that sick. It's like, bro, your bitch too bad. Your weed too loud. Your racism too powerful. Like, you can't do this. You can't do this. Your racism too good. You call every white person hot? I literally just called a white person not hot before this. And it's kind of crazy because it's like, this dude is like a really good person and also extremely racist and like a really bad person at the same time. Because he's like, cares for the poor, cares for the working class, but just cannot in his mind shake the notion that like Chinese people are also being exploited. It's just like, he just can't, like, he just does not see Chinese people as human beings. He's like, everything, if he lived in a world where he never met a Chinese person, he'd be the nicest guy in the village, okay? But like, he saw one Chinese guy and was like, I want to kill every Asian person on the planet. What the fuck is going on? And it's such an odd, I mean, I like the writing because like you don't normally have like an objectively, openly racist dude who is then also shown as like a good person. Oftentimes you'll be like, yeah, racism is bad, right? Or sometimes people will make a person be racist and say racism is good and make the racist person good. It's just like, I don't know. I found him weird and interesting and interestingly cool, I guess. But we'll see. Progressive except for Palestine, except as China. Yeah. He's like an Israeli socialist. Just like, he's like, yeah, no, permanent ethnic cleansing for all Palestinians, except like, you know, I want to uplift the working class, both internationally and here at home. And I'm working at a soup kitchen. And like, he's also pro abolition of slavery too, which is really funny. He literally is just like an Israeli labor social, or like Israeli socialist. Early on Israeli socialist. He's based off of Dennis Kearney. Oh damn, he ugly as hell, bro. Look at this fucking ugly ass. Yeah. He is incredibly racist, but also at the same time, the show made him incredibly cool. Like, he is so fucking strong. Anyway, whatever. That was just like totally random, but I was thinking about that a lot. But yeah, like I said, Warrior's like a good show. There's not a lot of shows out there that are good shows to watch with your dad, or if you're a real crazy one, with your uncle. You know, let's say you're a uncle nephew. You got an uncle nephew dynamic that's like on shaky ground. This is a good show you can watch with them because there's so much kung fu. There's a lot of fucking too. Weirdly enough, I don't really care about the sex scenes all that much. I don't think they're a little. I'm not like a zoomer by any means, as you guys know, but I do find like the sex scenes to be like a bit much. Like, it's not very tasteful, I don't think. But the kung fu is great. The sex scenes like come across as unnecessary almost. I don't know how else to describe it. Where like they're rarely ever advancing the plot, and it just feels like the show is basically going, here's a sex scene for you, please go ahead. And I find that really interesting because like sex scenes are great. I don't have an issue with it, and they can be really fucking hot too. And for some weird reason, their sex scenes are not hot. I don't know. I don't know why. It is very gratuitous. it does feel like they just kind of peppered it in there just to keep people's attention on the show, maybe. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, please pay attention to the show. Here's a sex scene. Something along those lines. But overall, Andrew Koji's training for the show. Overall, it's great. Great show. Good kung fu, fun, a lot of racism, a lot of politics, a lot of sex. And that's it. And then woke up and I worked out this morning. And yeah, I want to get this dude's body. This is what I need.
Crab, spider, and they're good for all over body conditioning. And
this guy's British?
Flexibility as well. Flexibility is important. The thing that helped change my life in terms of turning kicks, you're just tapping this, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and do your best.
Dude, what the fuck? Bro, what do you mean? They're even outsourcing our Asians to England? Like, what the fuck? We have enough Asians here. Why are we even losing? Why are our Asians losing fucking roles to British guys? What the hell? This is why I'm a fan of the Dennis Kearney character. Folks, they're stealing our jobs, the British. We must put an end to that. Yeah, he's dope.
Head, hip, and heel in one line. Boom, boom. Once you get to it, you can just snap it out. We're doing slow kicks. Doing slow kicks will help keep your form and structure, your muscle conditioning for all the small little muscles used when you're doing kicking stuff.
Anyway, it's cool. All right. But yeah, I worked out this morning. I did upper body. My shoulder hurts a little bit. Classic. And Will was talking about the pod yesterday.
He was in the closet for a long time, so he's really ringing that gay bell. And I am so okay with that. And listen,
I'm not.
I live in West Hollywood. I have for a decade. So I get gay, right? Like I'm down to get a little gay. But he's like turbo gay right now. And he likes to do turbo gay shit.
He's too gay. He needs to dial it back. He's too gay, bro. We need to dial it back, okay? A couple notches.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll go out to the Abbey and I'll have a brunch and I'll watch a drag show, but I'm not going to fly to Miami to hunt twinks on a preserve. You know what I mean? That's some turbo gay shit. That's just not where I am in my life. So like, so that's like a little different. And then I think Hasan and Cutie are kind of in what I would call like their post-fun era, where they like just truly believe that they can